Hi, my name is Abdul Razak bin Muhammad Jafar. This is my final year project 1, which the title is Classification of Whiteflies Infected Chili Plant Using Image Processing on Embedded System. So, this project is basically about whitefly infected leaf on chili plant with the using of Raspberry Pi camera as its hardware to detect the whiteflies infestation. Before everything else, I would like to thank you to my supervisor, Dr. Nurdiana binti Nordin, for guide me during the process of this project. Thank you. For the content of this presentation, first is project background. It contains a common description of what is expected to be done within the project. Second is project statement. It's described of an issue to be addressed or a condition to be improved upon the progress of the project. Third is objective. It's described the desired result of a project. And fourth is literature review. It's a survey of scholarly sources such as books, journals, and etc. related to the project. Next is methodology. It is a contextual framework for the project from the beginning. And last is conclusion. It is a summary of the project development. For the project background is first to aid monitoring for damage on the leaf of chili plant which will affect the yield. Second is the reducing in yield because of disease and improper management. The third one is chili plant contribution to the Malaysian monetary grain economy. By building this project, is it going to improve the productivity on chili plant harvest? For problem statement, problem 1 is about method to identify whiteflies infected leaf. So it's basically how we find a suitable method to identify the whiteflies on the leaf. For problem 2, the accuracy of the method proposed. It is how we calculate the accuracy of each method proposed to find the exact method to be used in this experiment or in this project. For the objective, we have three main parts. The first one is to determine the features that distinguish the whiteflies infected leaf from the healthy one. Second is to classify the whiteflies infected leaf from the healthy one. For the third one is to evaluate the classification performance in terms of specificity, accuracy, and precision. For the scope of work, first, we only focus on the feature to detect the white spot damage on the leaf. Next is material or method. Stitched image will be used for analysis. The resolution of the image taken will depend upon the camera resolution. And only the leaf of a single plant will be monitored. So then performance evaluation will be determined by first specificity, second accuracy, third precision. Literature review. There is 4 main points that play important role in this part. First, trigger and symptom of whiteflies infestation. Second, method of detection. Third, image processing review. And fourth, performance evaluation of the input or output. So the first trigger is background virus, which is primarily transmitted through whiteflies. The spread of the disease depends on the wind condition, which will indicate how far can the whiteflies travel. Since the disease was not seed-borne, the virus persists in the landscape via alternative hosts or maybe in the weeds. So the second is drought. Drought is a type of stress that can increase the prevalence of pests such as whitefly for a few reasons. Plants that are suffering from stress, especially water stress, are naturally prone to whitefly infestation. Overuse of insecticide may do harm. Dousing your garden with large amount of pesticide can wipe out every bug around, including beneficial predatory species. Insects such as ladybug, beetle, and spiders are parasitic, and parasitic wasps are natural enemy of the whitefly and can usually be counted upon to help exterminate the insect. Unfortunately, these predators are often killed off during insecticide treatment. So, next is the use of nitrogen fertilizer. Nitrogen-rich fertilizer can improve the health and vitality of the plant. However, that you may not realize, this fertilizer can also encourage whitefly to attack the plant. The nitrogen fertilizer lead to a higher concentration of nitrogen in the plant tissue and make them more attractive to whitefly. So the first symptom is white spot at the bottom of the leaf. This indicates that the leaf was hosting whiteflies. The sucking of the sap causes discolor of the leaf, which where they have been feeding. The leaf may later become deformed, curled, or take a cupping shape at the end. That indicate this is a serious damage that whitefly can cause. There is three main method of detection. The first one is color segmented feature, which using RGB image. Second is texture segmented feature, and the third one is shape or edge segmented feature. For the image processing review, the first one is image enhancing. The picture will be enhancing the color before the next step will do. So the second one is color space conversion, which the image will be changed to RGB color. Lastly is pattern recognition, which is the image will be classed into a certain group of picture. For performance evaluation of an output, there have been many methods of extraction and clustering technique. Each of the method of feature extraction or clustering technique have a different accuracy and precision. Some of them combine as a one feature to gain more accuracy on the project. Methodology, the flowchart section. The system start and then the image will go to the system as an input. Later, the image will be processed by enhancing the color and color space conversion. And then, each image section thresholding, which is the segmentation occur by using k-mean clustering or fuzzy c-means clustering. Then, feature extraction. There is three type of feature. First is color feature, second is shape or edge feature, and the third is texture feature to determine the image of the leaf. Next is classifier. By using different classifier such as KNN Learning, Support Vector Machine SVM, or ANN, for the image will be later go into different class or section. Lastly, the segmented output. The infected leaf that have been identified by using the classifier and feature extraction will go as a positive output. As conclusion, a review on past research journal related to the project was done. There has been at least 20 research journals that have been reviewed. A suitable method to identify whitefly infested leaf was discovered. Then, a comparison between several methods to identify infected leaf also been decided. And lastly, a prototype was made after data was collected.